That's What He Said with Cedric D. Sanders.
100% real, raw, and uncut. Deadass.
Hello, my name is Cedric, and along with my beautiful wife, Connie, we'll be hosting my brand new podcast, That's What I Said. I'm a retired Navy veteran that suffers from PTSD and anxiety, and we'll discuss how I cope with the mental illness through comedy and discussion. It's a podcast that will talk about everything from cryptocurrency to comedy. If we're worrying about the dollar going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's still a dollar, guess what? The value of that means absolutely nothing. Cryptocurrency in itself is the future of money. From spirituality to cannabis. To have cannabis on the Schedule 1 list is bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. It makes absolutely no sense. If it's a seed that can be planted and it has healing properties in it, why the hell is it in Schedule 1? Last time I checked, cocaine don't have healing property in it. From interracial relationships, I don't have a problem with people talking about interracial relationships. People try to talk bad about my interracial relationship just to think that they can get under my skin. I mean, really, it don't bother me. I mean, let's not make, call a spade a spade. But if you have a problem with someone that's in love, it shouldn't matter the race of the person. It's a mental illness in our community. The problem is people want to put labels on it. Everybody wants to put color on everything. And as soon as you put color on it, it gets treated differently. The money gets treated funny. Because if it's dealing with Asians, guess what? It's going to take a longer process unless those leaders step up and get into the president's face or U.S. leaders' face and say, this is a problem in our community. Not leaving one topic unturned. If you want to hear real, authentic conversation, interviews, and comedy, please take time to listen to That's What I Said, because I said what I said.
Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. Listen to That's What I Said. Available on your favorite podcast platform.
Cedric D. Sanders.
They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon. That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, yeah. 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 That's what he said. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what he said. So, that ain't my fault. That's what he said. Though. That's what he said. Though. That's what he said. Though. That ain't my fault. I'm just gonna lay it down like this though. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. When I say my shit, I'ma repeat my shit. I'ma make sure you understand the foundation of everything where I'm coming from. Don't get it twisted. That ain't my fault. That's what he said. That's what I said. What? That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. Wow. We gon' do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon.
Welcome to another episode of That's What I Said with your host, Cedric Sanders. Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. The broadcast starts now.
What up, y'all? I know y'all can hear me loud and clear. I said, what up, y'all?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Happy Friday. Y'all know what it is. That's what I said. Live and direct, back in your earways on a Friday night while you're sipping on that yak or your cognac or whatever it is you're sipping on. Incredible Hulks, some weak-ass vodka or some bullshit-ass wine. You done bought some Boone Farms or some bullshit. You already know what time it is.
We went back to the Boone Farms.
Dropping in. What's good, everybody? It's Friday. That's what I said. We back, y'all. Had to take a little break from last week. Just, marinate, chill. It was cold. I ain't gonna even lie. Shit, it's still cold. It's cold tonight. So, I can't do 2 weeks. I was like, take a week off and just kind of, get your mind together and then come back. So that's what we did. We back. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't left y'all. I don't want y'all to feel like we going someplace and not gonna take the family with me. So, this show got to go on, y'all. It's got to go on.
Yeah, we going someplace. next to the fireplace where it's nice and warm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, shit, it's cold as hell. We gonna be right there at that fireplace.
It's 22 degrees out there.
Yeah, deuce outside. It ain't a nice balmy 60 or
no.
Yeah, it's
cold in the mud.
Yeah, freeze your sperm 22 degrees outside. Some bullshit. So. Peace and love to y'all. What's good, y'all? Y'all already know I'm back. Cedric D. Sanders. That's what I said. Always with the hip pocket on me. My wife, Connie.
What's good?
So
Let's go.
So let's go into like some trending topics. I mean, there's a lot. Been a week, but I don't want to go back and forth, and talk about all that, but we could talk about what's currently going on. We've lost, it's been kind of strange. We've lost a lot of people this year.
Yeah, that was my big thing that I was going to bring up.
Yeah, and
2022 has started out with a freaking big old bang.
Yeah,
White, Bob Saget, Louis Armstrong.
Yeah,
or Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson. It's
bitch. What? Who else?
It's been a lot. There's been
a couple of others that just are escaping me right now. Meatloaf just died today.
I saw that this morning. Yeah, Meatloaf passed away.
I have some bomb memories about singing all his songs. My softball and volleyball team. Every time we had an away trip, all of us on the bus, man, we was the best karaoke squad in town.
Yeah, and I bet half of y'all drunks now.
Well.
Anyway, so
maybe.
So yeah, we've lost quite a few celebrities. So
it's unfortunate.
Sending
really
love and condolences to the families.
Yes.
It's been a rocky year so far. I mean, to start. I mean, I can't really say that it's been a whole lot of excitement.
Nah.
It's been a lot of I think as the excitement starts to rise, it's been, cutting us low with, somebody else. So not to start the show off somber, but, we wanted to pay our respects to the,
pay homage.
Everyone, pay homage to the people that we've lost. So, what else has been going on? I mean, outside of Kanye, we ain't gonna talk about that nut ass nigga.
Nah.
This fool just, bruh, I mean, I understand, but it's not the reason why I named the broadcast what I named it tonight. So let's get that out in the open. That's not the reason why I named it, and it's the topic for those that's listening to it live or that's gonna listen to it later. It's learning how to help yourself get through something that people very, very rarely try to do. And it's moving past trauma and not trauma bonding. And I say you have to learn this because sometimes, when trauma happens, a lot of people just don't talk about it. They suppress it and they kind of, hide it away or whatever. So we're going to talk about it tonight. So I'm not going to go into it right now.
It's a hard topic for a lot of people.
It's a hard topic, but at the same time, it's not something that I'm gearing towards right now as far as my outline, how I do my podcast. So, let's talk crypto.
Oh,
let's talk crypto.
The rise and fall.
Yes, literally.
Literally, the rise and fall. Is it a scam? Is it not?
As I'm sipping on some brown sugar bourbon.
Got my chili water.
Your chili water. I have like witnessed, I can say in the last month, and this is going into last year, where people were, I guess, very curious about crypto because of it dropping and started making a little bit of recovery, but still dropping. And now like coming back saying, oh, so it's not a scam. Oh, so it's not this. It's not this. It's so many things that people have said negatively that inspired me even more to try to educate people when it comes to cryptocurrency because of what I know. And I told myself, I said, I said in 2020 that if I learn something new that I know is going to impact my community, I want to learn more about it to try to teach instead of telling people you should have been following me. I was posting this shit. I didn't want to be that guy.
Right. Yeah.
And I got tired of people complaining about people like that, saying, oh, as soon as this person, learns something, they act brand new. It's not like you can't teach us or bring it back to the community to help your community. And then you have people that clout chase other people that are doing things, what they say they're doing, quote unquote, they're helping the community. Mm-hmm. But what community are you helping?
Right.
You're not in these streets. You're not like putting something that is available to the community so they can reach you or so they can listen to you. Most of these people post this shit on Facebook, and then if you go to their hometown, don't nobody even know this motherfucker. But you in these streets, you in the community, you helping people, right? So how is this supposed to help people if the only thing you doing in the community is braiding grass and watering carpets? I mean, I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
God damn.
I mean, he's out ironing sidewalks and, cooking dirt. I don't know what the fuck they doing, but at the same time, I'm kind of confused. Because when I took this journey on, I knew it was going to be a journey that was going to be controversial, but at the same time, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I don't care is because the problem is that we have in our community is everybody wants to judge you for what you do if you make money from it. And yeah, I get questioned all the time. Have you made money? Have let me be real. Have you made money and stuff like that? And I'm hesitant to say.
Right.
I tell people I have made money, but I won't just throw a big figure out there just to throw a big figure out there.
Well, number one, you could tell people all day long that you've made a profit or what have you, but at the end of the day, it ain't none of their damn business how much you've made.
I agree. I mean,
it's my business because we're married.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
that's
neither here nor there.
As far as the community goes, they don't need to know.
This is the thing: people get jealous over the knowledge you can have.
Bing, bing, bing.
Over anything that involves financial freedom. If you have the secret sauce, they rather find out what it is, what the secret sauce is, and then kill your ass. Like you ain't told nobody else about this shit, but now they want to be the subject matter expert. It's like, bruh, you still dumb as shit. Your mentality's still broke. Just because you stole a rich idea off somebody, you still a broke ass nigga. Let's be real. You can't gain a conversation from someone and have a productive conversation with that same person if you don't even know what the hell this person's talking about.
Yeah. It's it's rather frustrating, I guess. And I see for people that so-called say they're doing things for their community, and like you had brought up, you go to their hometown, the people don't even know who you're talking about. They're like, who? Who's that?
I mean, what people you went to school with? I mean,
right?
People you used to work for or work with when you got out of high school.
But I bet you go to that police station, they know that name.
I mean, that's. I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, that's a different conversation. But yeah, I mean, I look at it like this: if a brother decides to take his opportunity to educate his community on a way that they can make money and learn how to make it in a legal way, a sensible way, a way that's going to be able to take care of you and your family, but you still complaining about the nut-ass job you got or the people you work for or this person owes you money or you feel bad because you have to borrow money all the time, whatever. Mm-hmm. And this person is helping you or trying to get you into a better situation to where you can actually be different. And what I mean by that is not staying stuck in a situation that you don't need to be in. If this person can help you do that, why would you question it? And I'm going to tell you why. Because people are conditioned to only believe that they're supposed to stay stuck in the most fucked up situations when it comes to living, making money, having money, relationships, anything like that. People are conditioned to stay stuck in that shit.
Yeah.
And what's sad about it is that good people come and go. Good people in their life come and go. But soon as they go, they ain't shit. You ain't shit. You never was shit. Blah, 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 blah. Yet, this person was there for you. No matter what. It wasn't even about the money. They was there for you, but as a person. But yet, people will blame you or make you out to be this bad person when you ain't have shit to do with why they in the situation they in. Nothing at all. You had absolutely nothing to do with why they're in the situation they in. And it's not because they created that situation or they created it. It may be just that it's a situation that it's not easy to get out of. I get that.
Yeah.
But damn, when are we going to stop making our problems everybody else's?
I don't think that's ever going to happen. I really, truly don't, because, I mean, I get that, we've all gone through something in life and someone may have gone through something similar, but that can't be the topic to get your friendship started. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I just think that there's people out there that, and I know we kind of went off on a tangent. We were talking about cryptocurrency. Mm-hmm. But it goes to show how people are really conditioned to stay struggling and never to get out of that struggle. And I think it's hard for people that have a vision to do it. Mm-hmm. And they're working towards that, but then nobody supports them.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm struggling because I'm reaching out to these other struggling ass niggas that don't even want to help somebody out the struggle. but they can't even point me in the right direction because they may know somebody.
Right. That'd be that one network person.
I mean, they may know somebody that knows something that they don't know, but they just, just not in that lane because they, some people are in the lane and some people are not in the lane.
Yeah.
But you may know somebody that is in that lane and you have somebody that is doing exactly what this person was talking about. So it's like, maybe I need to connect them.
Right.
Because they vibe like, whatever. And you connect them and now this person is blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
So now you sitting on the sideline like, damn, I mean, if it wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't even know that person.
Right. But at the same time, is it really that?
Right.
Is it really that? I don't think that it's so much that people can't appreciate someone putting them on. It's the fact that we take advantage of those situations and never appreciate them. I mean,
say that again.
I mean,
I don't think anybody heard what you just said.
I mean, we sometimes sit there and can appreciate people that's in our life, that's in our circle, that's in our everyday conversations that we have. But do we really appreciate the people that actually have given us, the opportunity to actually listen in to what, what's going on? Peace and love to my sis, Yaya. Hey, speaking of Yaya.
Damn. Yaya, what's good?
Speaking of Yaya, I was just having this conversation on my podcast and I had to say and give this shout out to Yaya. Now, not going to put all of Yaya's business out there. I will say this. If there is somebody that you need to talk to that has ever had somebody doubt you, put you in a box, put you in a suppressive type situation to where you can't get out of the conversation with people when it comes to just elevating and promoting your business or promoting your talent, promoting anything that you're doing. I need you to reach out and talk to this sister. And if you're listening and you're going to listen to this podcast and go to my Facebook page, you're going to see the comment. If not, you need to message me. Even my people that listen overseas, y'all need to message me. Because this sister right here, I'm telling you.
Big ups.
Matter of fact, I need
to. Doing big things.
I'm gonna reach out to you, sis, because I need to interview you on my podcast because
she doing big things.
There's I think an opportunity that people are not even realizing that is going on in our communities. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna even tell you her story and everything because I know it, and I followed her for a few years now. I can say that.
I was just gonna say, if there's anybody that's out there doing community stuff,
yes,
in their town, in the outskirts of their town and whatnot, this chick right here, she got it.
Oh,
she got it.
Granny Gadgets. Oh, don't let me get it twisted. I had to buy these hats.
Ladies that lean.
I mean,
she got so many businesses, yo.
This black woman. Let me put that out there first off.
That's
I don't think that's even something that I need to do.
That's what's
and up. I appreciate that, Yaya. And I'm gonna reach out to you. Either me or Connie are gonna DM you before the night's over with, or first thing in the morning. Because I've been wanting to reach out to you for something else, and I have to. We'll talk on the back end, but I need people to really get into gear with support. And know And when I give shout outs to people, it's not because I'm excited because they're joining, my podcast, because I get support. People listen to my podcast. People jump in every now and again if they have time. And I always appreciate the people that do, because they just real. But this sis right here,
yeah,
I'm giving her flowers live on podcast that's reachable throughout the world. She is doing big things, even through adversity. She's still doing big things.
Yes.
Okay.
Through a lot of adversity.
There's just so much
has come through.
And I have to give her flowers, and I have to show love, because let me be real. This is something that a lot of our black women do not get.
True.
And exactly, Yaya. I mean, and I get that. I mean, it's like, if I have the time, I'm going to do it, especially when I know about it. But I try to take opportunities for people that are doing things and I don't think get the recognition. Yes, they may get interviews from local, celebrities or local people that are doing things. But at the same time, it's like, are you touching a nationwide audience and giving that same energy? You know what I'm saying? Are you really giving that same energy when it comes to acknowledging these people on a local level? I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. You see my skull cap? You see my I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
You said skull cap. We not in the Navy.
I mean, you know what I mean?
That's your beanie.
That's my beanie. You know what
Come on now.
Goddamn. So but I live in Virginia. I'm retired military. I've been to 43 of the 50 states. I've been to 16 countries. But when I come back and I do a live, or if I come back and I have a opportunity to raise up my people that are from the Midwest, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, if you in the Midwest and you grinding, you doing what you got to do, and I see that, I'm going to give you recognition. I've built a platform that went from Facebook Live. I built a platform that went from Facebook Live to doing radio broadcasts, to doing radio interviews, doing radio conversations, to where I said, you know what? I'm done with that. I need to do something on a world level. I don't need to do something that is just only attached by people I talk to maybe on Facebook and may or may not have met me. So I ventured out and learned podcasts, understood it, and put a little money into it so that I could actually reach the community of people that I want to reach. And this is over any podcast platform. Yes, I post the live video on Facebook because, people that, want to look and listen and everything on Facebook, that's fine. I want to do that because people have followed me while I was doing my live videos and continue to follow me. Yep. And I followed them. But see, that's where my loyalty comes into play. And that kind of goes into what the topic is about moving past trauma and not trauma bonding. Because sometimes what we end up doing when we go through trauma and we've never been through that trauma before is we try to talk to people that have been through that trauma. Not even asking them if they've gotten help, if they've gotten past, the trauma or anything.
Right.
We just want to know if there's people that's been through this because you don't want to be by yourself. So it goes back to when Yaya first came into the podcast, into the comments and on Facebook. It made me realize that if you can't have a conversation with people outside of Facebook, outside of social media, who are these people really?
Right.
Because people that go through trauma in this new age of social media, they get to the point where it's like, I'm going to talk about this trauma to try to see if somebody like I can talk to, somebody that can relate to me. And I get that. I'm not saying that's wrong. I mean, sometimes, you know, we've never been through something. We just like, I need some healing. I need some help. But we try so much to try to get over something where we end up just getting into a group of people that like to stay fucked up. For lack of better words. They don't want to be fixed. They don't want to heal. They don't want to move past anything. They would just rather stay the way they are.
And bring others down with them.
And bring others down with them. Exactly. Because that's okay. That's, you know.
Right. That's their comfort zone.
That's their comfort zone. Yes.
That's their comfort zone. Not yours.
Not yours. Exactly. It's their comfort zone. Yes. Let's be real with that.
Yeah.
Let's be real with that.
Really, nigga?
Let me get that one back out there.
Yeah. Let me stay stuck and bring a whole bunch of other stuck ass people with me. And I've experienced this in my life. And I try to never like step on anybody's toes. And I appreciate you saying that, y'all. I really do. But I never understood why people can't heal from trauma. Not because they can't take the step forward to say, I need help, or go to a therapist, or, you know, be motivated through someone that is actually mentoring me or motivating me. Why come I can't just take that energy and just say, you know what, I do need to get the help. I don't need to sit here and fester in this pain. I need to try to get help the best way I can for me. What works for me? I know me. I need to find out something, you know, find that course of action that's going to be the okay thing for me. And like I said, I've done these podcasts for what? Almost 2 years now. Not consistent, but I mean.
Yeah, but you was going live doing different podcasts and you know, Blog Talk and all that stuff for many years.
Right.
Before we got on a consistent level where we're at right now.
And I think that's because I needed to go through there. I needed to exactly, y'all. Yeah. So many people that love their trauma, you know, they don't want to get help. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. But to go back on what you said, you're right. I have done that, but that took a lot of courage for me, because for most people that know me and that's followed me for this long period of time, or if you haven't and you're just now listening and you're getting to understand the conversation, or you like the conversation, let me tell you a little bit about the host. You know, like I said, born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri, did 20 years in the Navy, went in the Navy right out of high school, and retired out of the Navy in 2012. And when I retired, during that time period from 2012 to about 2015 is when I was starting to go through serious symptoms of PTSD and anxiety. Now, from 2015 into current day, I still go through those things of PTSD and anxiety. The only difference is that I didn't know what the hell was going on back then. Now that I know what's going on, I try to put myself in a better position to where it doesn't affect people around me. And I do the best that I can. The hardest thing about that is being a married man, having responsibility to my family. I moved my mom down here last year so that she don't have to worry about taking care of anything, you know, nothing at all. But at the same time, taking care of me the right way. Because the wrong way is just like what I was talking about. Because I try to make these topics about what I've been through. So if people ask questions or people, you know, say things, if I can help, I'm going to help. And if I can't help, then it's like we're going to go and go through this journey together until we get the answer that satisfies both of us. That's the reason why I did this podcast. That's the reason why I'm doing what I do. I don't just do this because it's entertainment for me. This is not entertaining. Being funny as hell is entertaining to me. Mental health is far from the truth of being funny to me.
Right.
I take mental health like everybody used to be told, you need to have faith of a mustard seed, right? I have so much faith in our people that we can actually come together and help each other when it comes to mental health. The problem that I have is just what I was talking about. People like to be stuck. It's these stuck people that interfere with the healing of the people that have went through the said trauma. And it's something that Yaya said in the comments that I'm going to bring to light. People love to stay in their trauma.
Yeah.
It's people love to stay in their trauma. They do not want to get out of it. They don't want to heal from it. They don't want to hear somebody's remedy to it. But they've become these social masterminds when it comes to social media. Exactly. That now people have started to understand some of these people's trauma and started to understand what these people are going through and try to help them further. But now it's, I know I got a problem, blah, blah, blah. But I just think that, it's going to take time. It's this. It's the inner child in me. No, you can eat a whole asshole. That's what you can do.
Yeah, they don't want to come up with a resolution or a solution to assist them through to get to a healing place.
Bruh.
They don't.
They
don't want that, nor do they want anyone else to tell them how to do it.
Right.
Period.
I agree. And I think additionally, the only way we're going to be able to fix that is one, recognize it. And not recognize it in a negative way or recognize it in a negative undertone, but at the same time, recognize it to the standpoint of, I know how to now deal with this person.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't have the answers to really help this person get through, because you don't understand how long this person's been going through that.
Right.
So at the same time, it's like, why do I want to spread the gap and figure out how long this person has been through that by trying to provide help to them? The only help you can provide for them is by understanding the situation that they're in.
Absolutely.
Because now you can deal with them accordingly.
Right. Be that lending ear to understand what they're talking about. And then that's where you take it next.
And I have to be real. I have to be real when I say this. When people present themselves for who they are, especially when you're going through this trauma phase where, it's like, I need to heal and I need to take the corrective measures so I can heal. And you've been listening to people, but now you realize you didn't join the group of a bunch of trauma bonding ass people that just want to sit here and talk about what they've been through, but not talk about how they got through it. There's a difference. Big difference.
Say that again.
You cannot talk about what you've been right. You can't talk about what you've been through unless you actually have done something to help somebody get through this.
True.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit around here and listen to your shit all day, every day. Every time we get into a deep conversation, yet you tell your story and then you get to the end of it and there's sniffles, give me some tissue. I'm going to wipe my nose and I'm going to sit here and look at you. No, I didn't mean to just throw bars like I was rapping, but that's exactly what it is. It's sniffles, grab the tissue. I'm going to sit here and look at you, and then I'm just going to stare at you. That's all I'm going to do is stare at you. Because I'm looking for acceptance. See, what they're not expecting is somebody like me, a real one. Because I'm going to ask you this question. What did you do to heal from that? You know, 40% of the people tell me. Or
I don't know, bruh. I don't know that I'm healed.
I don't know if I've actually taken the time to do what I need to do. And I love what Yaya said, and I'm gonna share it. Or leave them where they sit, because I ain't gonna beg. You gotta want it. I can't want it more than you for you. At the end of the day, real shit, real talk, Yaya. At the end of the day, I cannot be the motivation that you can't be for your own damn self. It's like you looking at your phone hoping I text you so you can get out of bed. You looking at your phone hoping I text you so you can go open the refrigerator and eat. I can't be your motivation in doing that. You have to be. I can't be that revolving wheel that's always going to turn for you if you're not revolving that same wheel for yourself. Because eventually that person's going to get burned out of doing that. Regardless if they say, I ain't going to never leave you, guess what? They probably will never leave you. But they're going to stop leaving you messages because they need to see if you're going to be the message. Because sometimes you got to be the message for you. If you can't stand up and be the message for you, then who are you? And what are you looking for? Because I say what I say because I meant what I said. And I'm going to say this. Sometimes those people are looking for attention.
Bingo.
Some of these people are just looking for attention.
That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
So it's hard to really just feel okay if you are not doing what you need to do. You have to take the steps to do what you need to do. And if you're not taking the steps to do what you need to do, you can't expect whoever is beside you to take those steps. You got to be able to put their first foot on that step and say, I'm doing this. And as you go up those stairs, don't look back, because you should already know who's got your back. Don't look back. Because if that's what you're looking for, is somebody to have your back, you ain't ready to climb them steps. You should already know who got your back. You should already know ain't nobody going to let you fall, because if you fall backwards, people going to catch you. You should already know that. But you can't have an expectation that people are going to follow you into this nothingness when you haven't even walked into the nothingness. Some of us walk through nothingness all day long and don't expect nobody to follow us. But when people follow us and say, what the fuck are you doing here? You better answer up. Because if you don't answer up, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be talking to yourself. And that's a lonely spot to be in. That's a lonely place to be in when you have shit on people that have had your back without even knowing what nothingness is. They just walking into nothingness with you. Be real with you. Don't be real for people that is expecting you to be real. They want you to be real. But those same people that are expecting you to be real and knowing you to be real and you not being real, they're going to be real with your ass. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you ain't even real with yourself. Real talk. You got anything closing to say, baby?
Wow. That was a mouthful that you just put out to the world. And the only thing I have in closing on that is it's you versus you all the time. You have to get you motivated to do what you need to do to move forward in life and get your next steps. And on that note, peace. I'm out.
That's real. So with that being said, y'all, like I said, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Y'all know how I do every Friday. I try to keep it short and sweet within 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour sometimes, depending on what the topic is. But be on the lookout for interviews. I did an interview on my last podcast, and then I took a break, and then I'm back this week. So stick with me every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, I try to keep it within 30 to 45 minutes. That's What He Said is live on Spreaker.com. You can download the app. You can also wait for the live and follow it on Facebook. You can follow the fan page on That's What I Said, which is on Facebook. Like I said, That's What I Said. You can follow me on Twitter. That's What I Said. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me, of course, on YouTube.
Podcast.
Yes, That's What I Said. Type in That's What I Said.
Spreaker.com.
And not to mention
Amazon.
I'm on Amazon. So you can go through your Alexa, say, Alexa, play That's What I Said. And I can't do it right now because I got an Alexa right next to me. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Sorry, y'all. So, because I'm doing it live. But if you don't have Amazon, you can also download on your Apple or Google device on your podcast. Google has podcasts, so you can go into Google Podcasts. That's What I Said is in there. If you have an Apple device, you go into Apple Podcasts, type in That's What I Said. All my podcasts are listed, and they're all available for your listening ear. So please download one of the apps and listen to That's What I Said. And I will come out with a new episode next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace and love to y'all. I'm out of here like bacon grease, and I hope it don't snow on y'all, but if it does, please get a shovel and shovel yourself out, because you know ain't nobody gonna come help you out. You just know it, because you know at the end of the day,
you eat ass with a baby spoon.
Peace and love. I'm out of here. Peace.
That's What He Said with Cedric D. Sanders.
Bitch, what?